Many of you know that lately I've been focusing on a lot of the downfalls of Diablo Immortal. If you've been watching my content lately, you've probably realized that I'm not in the best space with the game, and I've been struggling to find the motivation to spend the grind and the time inside of the game that you need to really be successful inside Diablo Immortal. So today I figured I'd address that. Now, we've just seen a bunch of content creators leave the game. A lot of people are saying that they're going to play D3 and then they're going to move on over to D4 when the game does come out. Now, with that being said, I have different plans, and for all of that, I'm going to be sharing with you today. So I'm going to basically, over the next 10 minutes, share with you how I've been feeling, what I've been thinking, what my plans are moving ahead, and all of that. Now, I will let you guys know that, I saw a Veiled Shot. He was talking about how he's going to be getting into D3 and then moving on to D4, maybe come back to Diablo Immortal as well. I also hung out with Chosen last week in a video, and we discussed what his plans were. Now, I personally, so let me show you right here, 1 second. We went in and we played, you can see all the Diablo games we have up here. We played Diablo 3, and well, I would prefer to play Diablo Immortal than Diablo 3. Logged into D3, it's been a long time, and I just said, you know what? It actually motivated me to want to play Diablo Immortal. So I logged back into Diablo Immortal and I started playing there instead. And I enjoyed it. Like last night I logged in, I was way behind Paragon. I just hit 481 Paragon. People are over 500. They're at 510, 515 or so. But you know what? It actually felt good. I was able to play, get rewarded heavily, got a bunch of legendaries, upgraded progression pretty quickly, and it felt good because I wasn't trying to just grind top Paragon the whole time and always be up there. So you know what I've decided is, when I do play, I'm not gonna be focused on being one of the strongest, one of the best. I'm just gonna play for fun. I'm gonna play for enjoyment, and in that time, I'll be bringing you guys my thoughts about the game, current state of the game, upcoming things coming to the game, what needs to change inside of the game. So all of that, I'll be bringing you the way that we always have here on the channel. Now, I'm also going to be messing around with other action RPGs, specifically on mobile. All right, so there's a lot of mobile action RPGs. We know some of the biggest ones are like Undecember, Torchlight Infinite. I'm going to do a little series where I kind of compare the games that are the competition for Diablo Immortal, even sometimes if they're out of the action RPG space, and I'm going to kind of just compare and see what they look like compared to Diablo Immortal. So this is where I stand right now, 481 Paragon. We definitely have grind to do, and we will. So now a lot of people are asking, will you play Diablo 4? Well, of course I'm going to play Diablo 4, right? It's the newest and biggest action RPG. I'm going to play it. I'll bring you some initial content, my initial impressions and my review of the game, maybe a class build of something that I'm playing at the time, and we'll see where we go from there. I'm kind of leaving that up in the air. I'm not going to make any promises that I'm going to cover that game on a regular basis because I really don't know what I'm going to do right there. So we'll see as time goes. But yes, I will be playing it. Yes, I will bring you content for it. Just not sure what that content is going to look like just yet. I also I want to be a little bit more creative with the content as well. Right? Like I don't want to just be in a box and talking about the game. I want to get a little bit more creative and do some fun stuff. So I'm going to be exploring a little bit of that here on the channel as well. Again, still themed around the same content, just maybe brought to you guys in a different way. Not all of it, of course. If I want to bring you daily content, I need to sometimes just throw myself in a box, talk over the game and talk over some points, and that's what we'll be doing. So I'm not, if you would have asked me a week ago, I would have been like, man, I don't know that I want to play anymore. I may stop making content, but as the week went on, I found myself logging back into the game. I think I just needed a little bit of a refresh. Now, am I happy with the state of the game? No, I think a lot of the things that we've been talking about here for 6 months need to start going in the game. This last update was very lackluster, although, the gem, it's lackluster. And in diving into a lot of the other mobile games that I've been playing that just kind of draw you in, makes you say, oh, I gotta play this. They have something that has that luster, it has that sparkle. Diablo Immortal is not having that right now. Diablo Immortal has what action RPG you know, old school action RPG gamers want to play, not what mobile gamers want to play. So I really want to see them pop in some stuff that's really quick to play. I want to be able to jump into the game. I want to be able to come on over, you know, maybe it could even be in the events tab, and have events that are like fun. Not just this where you're doing your normal grind and you're getting rewards. Like, yes, this is a way to get more rewards. It is a good thing. I don't want these to disappear from the game, but I want it to be under here. Let's do some team deathmatch. Let's do some different PvP modes. Let's do some a minimalized version of a battle royale mode. Give us these options rather than just modes where you're doing stuff you do anyway, like defeat 15 monsters in Billivan and get rewards along the way. Now, the rewards are great, right? They do help us grind. And I also want to say updates have only made the game better. As of right now, Diablo Immortal is in the best state it has ever been. In my opinion, it's probably the best it's been. Maybe I'll teeter on that a little bit based on the new gems that are coming, but it's in a good place from where it was when it launched. It's gotten better, right? And Path of Blood, I know I spoke about it with DM on his channel. I made a mistake when I was in that part of the video, by the way. Path of Blood is actually it's really annoying that you have to continuously grind it up every single time. The cycle turns and boom, you got to do that again. And it's annoying. So I'm glad that the ability to be able to just take on the bosses is going to be there. I for some reason, I was like having a brain fart at the moment. I thought he was talking about a different game mode, which I can't even recall the name of it right now, but whatever, it is what it is. And I think another thing that I'm going to do now, you guys know we're rocking the Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter is a great class. I have a really good build right now too. I'm very happy with what I'm doing here with the Demon Hunter. I really like it, but with that being said, I'm getting a little stale. I may do a class change, and I don't know. What do you think it should be? I have already done the Demon Hunter, the Wizard, Barbarian. I'm not going back to any of those three. We're gonna grind something new. We have the Monk, Crusader, and the Necromancer. Which one do you think it should be? But yeah, I don't know exactly what content is going to look like here on the channel moving forward, but I do know that I am not quitting Diablo Immortal. I may be dabbling a little less in Diablo Immortal. I may not consider myself as much of a grinder as I was in Diablo Immortal, but I'm not, as of right now, completely pulling out and saying I'm going to D3 and D4, as we've seen a lot of other people say. Yeah, I guess I just wanted everyone to know, because I saw a lot of comments saying, Echo, why have you been so negative on the game lately in your videos? And it's true, I have been. That's no it's no secret. I mean, I wasn't really hiding it. It was in a bad place for me. So I essentially bring you guys how I'm feeling on the channel. Now, obviously, there's a lot of people that still enjoy the game, and me saying that I'm having a difficult time playing or I'm not enjoying it never means that I think any other people should quit because of what I'm trying to say. I'm just letting you know how I feel. And I really, really hope that Blizzard takes the time and puts together some game modes to make this a little bit quicker. Example, I logged into Call of Duty Mobile 2 days ago. I hadn't logged into that game in 6 months. I logged in, jumped into some team deathmatch, and enjoyed myself for 3 rounds, did great, logged off. I may not play it again for another few months, but you know what? I was able to do quick rounds. If I had to log into COD Mobile and grind through a campaign and get myself to a level so that I then had to be able to be at that level so I could do those events, it would never happen. And that's the issue with Diablo Immortal right now. You need to be at that level to be able to participate in anything. And even though there's nothing really there, the PvP or the quick game mode is not there. We need to see that inside of the game for future success and to keep me personally involved in the game. Looking forward to your thoughts down below, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.